Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Francesca again, with another Tom MacDonald response video. He's included 3 other people this time, his girlfriend Nova Rockafeller, Jennings, and Adam Calhoun. So it should be really good. It's called In God We Trust. Super excited about it. I haven't seen it yet, so let's dive right in.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them.
I can't tell you how true that is. I actually do a lot of things in the education realm, and I teach kids, and there's so much indoctrination in the realm of it's bad. It's really bad. The things the kids are being taught, the parents don't understand how wide scale it is and how prevalent it is. It's pretty prevalent. It's everywhere, and your kids are basically being taught if they're white, they're pretty much being taught to hate themselves, and if they're a person of color, they're taught to believe that every reason that they have failed is because of someone else. So there's a lot of resentment that's growing in between the races, and it's scaring me because when I was a kid, I didn't think it was that way. Maybe it was, and I just was ignorant to it. But I try to see everyone as a person. I really did. And that's not how they're training our children to think. They're making our children focus on skin color, and they're doing it through the education and social conditioning, just like they're talking about. There was a lot, again, in 18 seconds. He just went through a lot, but I'm not going to talk about all of it, or we would be here all day. So let's continue.
If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist. You hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home.
Oh, I actually need to pause it. I'm actually starting to tear up. The song is actually getting to me. There's so many things they're saying that are true, and it is true. Like, and I don't know how to fix it, which is the scary part. It's not about being a victim. It's not about that at all. It's about a situation I want to fix that I can't. And people are so indoctrinated to believe certain things that it's so upside down and backwards. It's literally Orwellian. It's ignorance is strength, war is peace. I can't remember the last line, but the point is everything that is obvious is it's all upside down. I was starting to actually write a few things down One of them was like in 2022 they've convinced us to believe that gender is on a spectrum, that race is a binary, essentially. Some people believe the world is flat, for frick's sake. In 2022, there's people who actually believe the world is flat. That just goes to show you what a little bit of repetition and just really like clever rhetoric can do. Just a little bit of twisting of words and just making something sound like it makes sense. You can make almost anything sound like it makes sense. Does that make it fact? Does that make it true? No. But so many people go on their feelings nowadays because, again, one more lie that we've been kind of fed to believe is that we should regard feelings and like take care of that and regard that higher than taking responsibility for one's own actions. So it's really it's kind of it's really messed up right now, and I don't know if there's any undoing it. I'm really hoping there is, but there's so many things we're being faced with.
Of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise. Stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest. Test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
And see, that's the thing too. What he was saying just now about a revolution, as much like I pray that if it comes down to it, and that's what has to happen, because yeah, that's what happens, because otherwise that's what has to happen. If history has taught us anything at all, it's that the tree of liberty has to be refreshed from time to time with the blood of tyrants and patriots. I may not have said that completely perfectly, but it's true, because people that have not good intentions will get in positions of power and do things to people that are good people, and the only way to stop them is to stop them. You can't just pray it away, unfortunately.
And on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
And that's another thing that you've got to think about. It's like they've encompassed white people to include everyone, right? So like everybody that's white. They've segregated everyone else. They've started identifying all variations of African American as they started to do it as their individual countries and islands and whatnot. But white people, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you're Sicilian, if you're Greek. It doesn't matter if you're European or Irish. It doesn't matter if you ever enslaved anyone or were a slave. All white people are the oppressors in this narrative, which is another thing that's upside down and crazy about this world right now. It was a really great video. I really enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like below. As always, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.